What's up everyone, it's Andy here from Secrets to Trading 101, and in today's video I want to be talking about something that's extremely important to me. We get a lot of DMs, we get a lot of messages on all my social media, in the Discord chat, about rug pulls, about projects, about is this a good project, is this a bad project? Come on Andy, you're an expert, let me know. Do you want to mint these with me? I've got a whitelist spot. All these type of messages, I get thousands a day, and whilst I appreciate everybody wanting me to jump in on white spots, or wanting me to give them whitelist spots, or wanting me to buy the NFTs for them, we don't do that, right? I'm trying to help. The whole point of this channel is to educate you and educate, to help you guys. And I've written some notes down, and we're just going to do it in one take. I'm not going to edit it. So if I call a project out and you bullshit, it is what it is. It is just my own opinion. If you take it to heart, maybe you've got something to hide. That's all I'm saying. So with that being said, I'm just going to minimize my screen here. Okay, so again, guys, if you're new to the channel, you've just found this, welcome. My name is Andy Edwards. I am an online marketing geek. I trade NFTs, Forex, cryptocurrencies. I'm also a certified Shopify partner and Facebook marketing partners who do e-commerce, pay-per-click, and all that other good stuff. But what I want to say is a warm welcome to Secrets to Trading 101. This is a YouTube channel. We will be launching a website, and we just want to educate the uneducated all about NFTs, crypto, and trading. So if you haven't already, please give this video a like. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Turn on that little bell to notifications, because we're going to be providing content practically daily on everything to do with NFTs, trading, and cryptocurrency. So I've written some notes down, like I said, and I want to go through this. So what I'm seeing, this NFT space, probably since I reckon November or October, has got a bit saturated, if I'm honest. There's a lot of these, I'm just going to call it as it is, money grab projects, a lot of these cash grabs, whatever you want to call it, where they're not doing anything special. I mean, back, June, July maybe, when I got into it, and people before then, there was about 4 or 5 projects launching a day. And granted, there was some copycats, but nowhere near to the level that we're seeing now. And all these projects that come out, they were new, they were innovative, they had something new to bring to the table. Everybody was like, oh my God, this is amazing. All we see now is, oh yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to raise a shitload of money. And then what we're going to do with that money is we're going to launch a metaverse game. And in the metaverse game, you'll be able to use your NFT as an avatar. We might do a staking facility. We might let you breed or create babies or Gen 2 of this NFT. We haven't decided yet. We haven't really got a roadmap. We don't really know what we're doing. If we're there that long, we'll decide on the fly, basically. And I'm saying it as it is because I want you guys to understand. I'm kind of, no disrespect, I'm kind of dumbing it down and numbing it down for you guys, because once you realize what the vast majority, and I'm going to say about 90% of these projects are, you're not going to lose your money. And I've seen friends and family who thought they know better, who they've gone FOMO'd into these projects. And I've written FOMO down because, oh my God, it's the next Bored Ape. Oh my God, it's the next CryptoPunks. It's the next Wolf Games. And they FOMO in, they don't really look at any research. They don't really do it in anything. And they go, well, it must be legit because such and such on Instagram said it's legit. It must be legit because such and such on Twitter said it's legit. I get it, right? You're following these, a lot of these influencers are paid to shill a project with a shout out, with a DM, dropping a DM, shout out rates. Oh yeah, we'll promote your NFT, we'll promote your post, we'll promote your phone, we'll promote this for X amount of money for 24 hours. I know, I run an online marketing agency, guys. I know all the tricks in the book. And you see these, I'm going to call them out, you see these sellout influencers who will just do a DM, just do a shout out for any project. They won't even look at it. They won't even have their agent look at it or any of the team look at it. They'll just promote it. They'll put a post on. They'll put whatever they're giving. They'll take the money. And then again, it'll be like a disclaimer. Like some of them don't even, if you know, some of them don't even say disclaimer. They don't say, look guys, do your own research and do your own homework and research, do your own research. None of that. It's just basically, oh God, guys, you want to check this out? I'm going to check it out. You should check it out too. Link in my bio. That is it, right? And I talked about this yesterday. We're in this kind of bear market I see now. We're in this consolidation phase. And what I see with NFTs as opposed to trading cryptocurrency is these like micro cycles where we're probably like 2 or 4 week cycles where we'll go up, we'll go down, we'll go up, we'll down. We kind of consolidate in a range. And I can't unsee it if I'm honest. So I know like certain NFTs I can buy here, I can buy back here, I can buy here, just like I would with trading, with support and resistant lines and things like that, right? But, and I'm keeping referring to my notes because I really want to make sure I get all my points across, because this has infuriated me and I see it time and time again. And the whole point of this channel was, like you say, to educate the uneducated, to help you guys to know. Because yeah, there's money to be made. Yes, you can do quick flips. Life-changing money for a lot of people. But you need to learn. And the only way to learn really is to buy an NFT. That's it. Buy an NFT. Is it good? Great. If it's not, oh shit, what do we do now? That's it. But these channels, like my channels or like other channels like Brent Malinowski, Kosher Plug, Bento Boy, all these guys who are, and shout out to them guys, by the way, because I follow them as well. But all these guys who are actually like myself, who are trying to educate the uneducated, trying to help people in this NFT space, and just navigate a bit, just so you don't waste some money, just to get you to err on that side of caution before you FOMO in and FUD out. Okay, now what I see these as is like low level, straight up money grabs. Content maybe done on Fiverr. I mean, some of these are good, by the way, as a web designer as well. Some of these are good. They create a really shit hot website, but all they do then is they just copy and paste the code, copy and paste the contract, just clone what's already been working, and then no real utility, nothing different, nothing innovative, nothing stand out. Why is the reason I should get into this project over the 100,000 other projects? And there is no reason, it's just a hype. And when you understand the hype around it, is they just get a marketing budget and they go, right, okay, we're going to put $50,000, $100,000, or they get you guys to do the marketing for them in exchange for whitelist spots. Hey everybody, like and comment and share on this post to win a chance of a whitelist spot. Hey everybody, invite 30 of your friends and become a level 5 by being engaging in the Discord, or a level 10, and we'll give you a whitelist spot. Hey everybody, right, you see it. Well, you see where I'm going with this, right? You'll see it time and time again. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it, right? And what happens with a lot of the uneducated people coming into this space, and some people who are uneducated, but again, get caught up in all the FOMO and the BS, is they think it's the next Bored Apes, they think it's the next Carafuri, they think it's the next CryptoPunks, the next Wolf Games, and they FOMO in. 9 times out of 10 with money they can't afford to lose. And then they exchange it to Ethereum, they buy this NFT, they buy into the hype, they keep hold of it instead of taking profits. Now, if you've not watched my Rule of 3 video, I'm going to put a link in the description for that. So go back and watch that, because that's really, really helped me out and helped me understand like what to do, when to take skin out of the game, when to take profits, when to let it run, when not to let it run. And when you've not got an emotional attachment to the outcome, just like you would with trading, you can then see it with clarity. You've got no emotion tied to it, and then you just go, right, okay, what's my TP1, what's my take profit 1, what's my take profit 2, what's my take profit 3, how much can I afford to lose? And again, the people who are contacting me, whether it's on this channel, whether it's in Twitter, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on DMs, is 9 times out of 10 they're putting it on a credit card, or they're putting money they can't afford to lose. They're then saying to us, and I have people reaching out to us, I've got 0.108 ETH, can you recommend a project to me, because I need to 2 or 3x it, because I need $400 for rent. Guys, you're gambling. That's plain and simple. You're gambling. And a lot of these projects, like I said, 90% of these projects are just rug pulls. But don't get me wrong, you can get, I can't think of going off on a tangent, but I need to, right? Because I need to get this point across. And like, feel free to put in the comments on it. This is all constructive criticism. This is my own opinion. I just generally want to help as many people as I can, because you're going to get burnt and you need to understand what to look for, right? Is you can quick flip. And what I mean by quick flip, get on a whitelist, mint it at say 0.05, 0.06, sell it for 2 or 3x. You're like, but that's not that much money. But like, it's still a couple $100 profit per NFT. Don't worry about the rarity. Don't worry about the future of the project. Don't worry about reveal. Just in, out, 2 or 3x. That's it. And if it comes good and it goes on, great. If it doesn't matter. You've still made profit. Or you could follow my rule of 3. Again, check out the video for that, because it's a really good rule. So I've covered that. But what happens is, a lot of people will go in, they'll FOMO in, no research, they'll follow the hype, and these are launching hundreds a day. Like say back June, July last year, it was like 5 to 10. Now you're looking hundreds a day. And again, they make a really good website, cash grabs. I'm just going through all these notes, right? But you all buy into the BS, right? And you've been rugged. And I'm going to show you an example. And if you're behind this project and you think I'm being unfair, apologies. Do you know what I mean? It's not slanderish. It's quite obvious to see what you guys are up to. You've just been caught out, basically. Hold your hands up, scurry back underneath the rock that you came from, and let us clean up this space so everybody can benefit, right? Okay, so what I want to cover with this is what to look for upcoming projects, for existing projects, for real projects, right? So again, I use this quite a lot. It's called Dune Analytics. So it's dune.xyz. And this is basically looked on OpenSea. Let me just turn off the annoying microphone on. Let's have a look. Let's just go home. No, it'll come up again. So basically, we'll go back to here, right? So let me just turn this off. There we go. So this is dune.xyz. And what I look for it is for the monthly volume in Ethereum. You can see now we're there where we was in December. I reckon we're probably going to come in about this amount. We've got 10 days left in February. We can see here that the daily volume isn't as strong as it has been in previous months. We'll probably come around here. These are dailies. I think we're just tittering here, if I'm honest, right? If we look at the NFTs monthly sold, again, we've had this parabolic growth, right? And it's just boom, just shot off, because NFTs is the next best thing, right? So everybody's coming in, not really doing the research. Now, January was record month for NFTs. Normally it shouldn't be, because everybody's skint after Christmas. They've not really got much money in January. January feels like it's a 10-week month. You know what I mean? We've all been there, right? I reckon we're going to come in at about where we was in September and August. Okay? We've seen that. I've seen with a correction. I think we're overdue a bear market on NFTs at the moment. Consolidation as well. We can see obviously monthly fees. OpenSea are making a killing. What I tend to look at as well is monthly active users, and these, when I say active users, active Ethereum wallets linked to an OpenSea account with people actively trading NFTs. Now you can see that is going up, and obviously it's down from December. But what I want to say is all these influencers that are shouting out, all these people who are following hashtags for NFTs and stuff like that, is they will with blind faith, follow a lot of people in without really doing any of their own homework, due diligence. And they'll just do it because somebody says who's got 100,000 followers, 200,000 followers, that this is a good NFT. They won't do it. So I really want to tell you guys what to look for and what I look for when getting involved in a project. And I'll be honest, I always say, and I joke around with my students and staff and everything, I always say my spidey senses are tingling, like Spider-Man references, right? And it's trusting your gut, trust your own intuition. If something doesn't feel right, there's a reason why. And then I don't want to get too spiritual and woo-woo with you. I know a lot of crowd follow me from different things as well, but it's just trust your gut. It's like, if something's too good to be true, it normally is. So like, just do a bit of homework, err on the side of caution before you just FOMO in and foot out, yeah? So there's that. Now, we've got active wallets, so that's okay. So I can see this collection. Now, again, OpenSea, what I tend to look for is a look at the last 7-day volume. Okay, and we've got big projects here. We've got the floor price, we've got big projects coming in and out. Okay, and then would go to the 7-day ranking. So I'd go to the rankings here. I can have a look at all the categories. So what I tend to look to, depending on my budget, is I'll look at how many items are in a mint. Again, this is if I was just looking on OpenSea and I didn't know what a project was. I'd look at how many NFTs there are, how many owners to NFT ratio. We want to kind of have like maybe each person's owning 2, right? I'll look at the floor price. Is it affordable for me to get in? Because if not affordable, I won't get in. I can always trade up and trade down, but if I can't afford it, I'm not going to get into one of these projects. Okay, what's the 7-day percentage? Is it up? Is it down? What's the 24-hour percentage? Is it up? Is it down? What volume you've done? So I'll have a quick look at some of these. Now I can edit this by floor price, so we can see here. Townstar, amazing game. Townstar, it's like Farmville. Check it out. It's by Gala Games. We're going to be doing a new some video series on play to earn games, because it's going to be huge this year, and Gala Games will be one of the ones that are top earners on that. We can see this one. So look at this one, right? Kawari skull. Honestly, never heard of him, just checking it real time. 10,000 items, 4,000 owners, each person's got roughly 2, maybe 3 each. Floor price is quite low, so I'd make a note of that. 7-day average, stupidly high, 53,000. Last 24 hours down. Volume, okay. So then what I'd do then, I'd click check this out. And if this is your project, I'm not dishing you, I've not known it, this is just doing it right. Okay, so this is a cute skull that incorporates Japanese pop cultures. Each of the 10,000 skulls were hand painted over a period of 4 months. Great. Right, so they can't be hand painted, it's digital art, but we know what I mean. So I'm like, right, stored on Ethereum / Polygon. So, okay, they have a Discord, they have a Telegram, they have an Instagram. Where's the website? Straight away for me, that's a red flag. So I'll be making a note of that, right? And then looking down here, they say there's a collection of 10,000, but there's over 10,000. Who owns the extra 23? If we have a look at the activity, I can see it's been going on since November of last year, okay? And then there's just a pump and a dump. Pump and another dump. So it's just artificially inflated volume, guys. People are FOMOing into it. You know what I mean? People are buying it. I mean, it might be because it's low, so it's on Polygon and it's on Ethereum. But where's the profit? If you look, people are just buying the floor. There might be the odd rare, but mostly they're buying the floor. So then if I go back to the items here, and I click buy now, out of the 10,000, there's 3,454 for sale. That's quite a lot. It's about a third, right? Okay, and then I'm thinking, right, but then how thin's the floor? So again, you can buy it with Polygon or Ethereum. So if I just say it was ETH, okay, and let's see how many are under 0.15. The reason why I'm saying that is because if the floor is 0.3 and 0.4, that's like roughly, say we do 0.12, that's like a 3x if I was to buy the floor, okay? So I'd do that, I'd click apply. Now I am conscious about how long this video is taking, but I do think this is important. Watch the video, pause it, come back to the video. I'll add timestamps into the video. It is important to try and watch this and learn and educate. And if you know people who've been burnt by NFTs, send them the link. Get them to sign up. Really want to try and help as many people as I can with this, because I'm not sick of receiving these messages. I'm just disappointed that I am getting these messages, because this is why I set the channel up. But so many people are not educating themselves, and so many people are losing so much money, or they're gambling and thinking it's a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. You've got to see it for what it is, guys, right? So you can see it, out of 3,911 of them are under 0.12. Right, and then if we look at the floor, again, if we go back to the floor, here, and buy now, we look at the floor, so 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 2. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like, this doesn't really do it for me, if I'm honest. I mean, if I click on, so then what I'd be doing, right, okay, you've got no website, why not? Everybody should really have a website in this day and age. I'm going to come back to Discord. So they've got a Telegram. Not many NFT projects have a Telegram group. It might be something innovative. If it is, hats off to you. They normally have a Twitter for crypto space or Instagram now. So click on the Instagram. Oh, look at that. Instagram page doesn't load. Another red flag. And then go to the Discord. Look at how many members they've got, guys. Not many members. And they've so many online, but not many members. So straight away on this, I'm out. I'm just done. I'm out. You know what I mean? I really am. I'm out. Now, the only real way to avoid stuff like that is to educate yourselves. And this is what I want you to show what to look for. And this is why, again, I keep saying this, but this is why I create this channel. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel, because, like I say, the more people we can get these videos out to, the more educated we can get people there. Right, so what I do is I will look at Twitter. So I want to let you know about a project that got brought to my attention. Initially, everybody was telling me, "Oh my God, guy, you got to get into this. You got to get into this one. You got to get into this one. You got to get into this one. Are you getting into this one? Can I get into this one? Have you got whitelist spot? Can I get a whitelist?" Whoa, slow your roll. What's the project, right? When I looked at this project, I literally laughed. I laughed to myself because it was so spammy and scammy that on face value people didn't look for it. But if you know what to look for, it just stands out like a sore thumb, right? And that project is Meta Sneakers. So if you're part of Meta Sneakers, apologies. If you're one of the owners and founders of Meta Sneakers, shame on you, because you know exactly what you're doing, right? 20,000 followers. So what I look for, I'll look at the Twitter. I'll see how many followers they've got to their engagement. And what I mean by this is their engagement on the post. Because guys, again, I run an online marketing company. You can buy followers on Fiverr. You can buy 10,000 followers for $5. Okay? Don't trust this number. Okay? Don't trust this number. Right? It's a brand new site. They've only just launched in December. Obviously, we're on the beginning of February. Not really a red flag because a lot of people will set them up brand new, but something to look for, okay? So, followers. Let's have a look at their engagement. They say they've got 20,000 followers. We look at the posts. Not much real engagement. 12 likes, 8 retweets, 6. You'll find as well, if you check the accounts that have done the retweets, it's always the same accounts that will retweet it. Always the same accounts that will retweet it. And 9 times out of 10, it's probably always the same accounts that comment on it as well. You'll see it, right? 8 hours ago, same type of engagement. That's not a lot for 20,000 followers. Same type of engagement. Same type of engagement. Look, so 12 likes, look. And they're using hashtags as well on some of these. Look, so using hashtags on these, using hashtags for LeBron James. No real engagement. So this is one that, again, red flag on Twitter. What I want to show you guys, right, is I'm not the only one who was able to call these guys out. Now, again, what they're trying to do is they're trying to cash in and use other projects to make out as though they're using these, and they're not. So they're following crypto bulls. The crypto bulls, again, look at the engagement, okay? Then they're talking about the mints. So this is when they minted February 16th. So it's all about mints. A lot of these rug pull projects and a lot of these projects, these cash grab projects, hype. Try and keep it as positive, hype, FOMO in. Everybody's minted. And here's the thing, right? When you mint a project, they get to keep 100% of that. It's not on OpenSea yet. There's no secondary sales. There's no 2.5% transaction fee going to OpenSea. They get 100% of that Ethereum. 100% of that Ethereum. What are they going to do with it? So this is where we're going to go into the website in a moment. But if you can see here, again, February 12th. So they've done that would have been a promotion, okay? And this is what I mean by these projects. This is what you see. We're going to give away 50 outlet spots. Tag 3 friends, do that. So all the promotions would have been put into this one post to hype it up pre-launch. That's why the engagement is. But then we go back to shit engagement, okay? So again, artificially inflated FOMO. Again, they tried to copy off Bored Apes. No Bored Ape communities comment on it, no real engagement. Then they're calling out NFT ethics, and I don't know you guys, but hats off to you guys. Never heard of yous, but I'm going to give yous a follow. Hang on. I'm going to give yous a follow. There we go. Because you've seen what I see. And again, I tell you about crypto. So Meta Sneakers, this project was originally called Cyber Sneakers. I remember Cyber Sneakers. Launched in January. The original website was cybersneakers.io. IO stands for Internet Organization. Now redirects to MetaSeekers. It's all fake by a team from Dubai. Huge scam hub. Right, I don't know why, and it may be because Dubai is a tax haven, that a lot of these kind of fake NFTs are coming out of Dubai. So be careful, right? But look, this was the day before public mint. So they were trying to stop the FUD, nip the FUD in the bud so they could mint, so they could fully mint and get the money from the mint, okay? So they built this thing, they built this hype, they tried, and again, I'm conscious of the time of the video. Please watch it, please come back, stop and start it, because I really need to get this into it. I really want you to see what to look for, and this is a typical example, right? Is they had a mint on the 16th, public mint, and they were like, oh shit. And I'm saying shit, oh shit, we've been caught with our pants down, we've been caught red-handed, we need to nip this in the bud, we need to make sure we can get our money, because we've put money into this, and this, we need to get our money back. robbing Peter to pay Paul, as we say here in the UK, right? Again, no real engagement, no real engagement. And they're basically going on about, oh, blindly doing this, blindly do that. Right, so this guy here, Ronan Edwards, he's my son. Why are you pretending to be Idris B? So again, I'm going to talk about Idris B, and this is how I found him, right? So Meta Sneakers, this is their Instagram. Again, look at the number of followers, look at the posts, look at the engagement. So number of followers, 26,000. No real engagement. Some of them have. Right? So they're video plays, by the way, not comments. You can buy video plays, or you could just sit there and just play it over and over yourself. Now, what was the red flag for me is this guy here. This guy is from Dubai. He's a 3D real artist. All his artwork, polygonal artwork, is around Dubai. I followed his NFT. I got into that whitelist because I believe in his project called Polyverse Art. This image was taken from Polyverse Art's Twitter and Instagram. He has no affiliation with this project. Now, what happened is how he got natural hype into his project was Gary Vee was in Dubai, and Gary Vee took a picture behind one of his statues. So he's seen it, and rightly so. Guerrilla marketing, excellent opportunity to try and hunt Gary Vee down. Tell him I'm this person. Do whatever it needs to do. Now this guy's putting on private concerts with Busta Rhymes, Ja Rule, and Tiger. Okay, there's the Tyrannosaurus Rex. There's the OpenSea. There's the thingy. There's the guy. Okay, more engagement. There's the image, people. Right? Look. Yeah, that's the image. But what they did. No, this is all to it's on Gary Vee's as well. You check it out. No, he approved Polyverse Art because he got it and he gave him a statue and everything, right? This is the image of him receiving that statue. Meta Sneakers made out that Idris B is the 3D artist behind Meta Sneakers, and there's nothing because Idris B would have promoted it. So this was all it'll come about. So for me, I was straight able to call him out on the bullshit straight away, right? They've took the post down, but it was comical post. What they done is they got a guy. Do you know what? I wish I took a picture, but they got a guy, and they really, really bad photoshopped their image on a white T-shirt, the logo, and photoshopped these what can only be described as shitty sneakers onto the bottom. And they made out that it was a publicity stunt, but everybody called him out on him because he just doctored an image that was already there. So they're the type of things to go from. Okay? Now, what I want to say here is you look on the Discord. So we go to the Discord. Now, they say they've got 83,000 members and they've got a verification bot. Knowing what I'm doing, I'm not clicking on this verification bot connected to Collabland and verifying my wallet address. I don't want anything to do with it, right? But you want to see what the engagement is. So what you want to do is you want to see. And you could argue that, well, you won't know unless you click and you join. I've seen enough red flags to keep the well clear. But you could do it with a burner wallet or whatever, right? You could look in, but what you're looking for is what's the followers like to the engagement on Discord? Is there a lot of emoji ticks on certain announcement posts? Do they have a website? Do they have an OpenSea? Do they have this? Do they have that? Do they have Instagram? Do they have TikTok? Like I was just saying then, right? What's the engagement like? What are they negative in the chat? Are they positive in the chat? These are all things that you should be looking at. So if you've not got a notepad and a pen, write these down because this is what I do. I will listen to different people on Twitter or Instagram, and I will go and check the project out. The first thing I do, I will check to see if they have a website. If they don't have a website, why not? Red flag. They should have a website. It's the World Wide Web, right? They should have a website. If not, why not? If you do have a website, is it good? Is it shit? Is it copied and pasted from somebody else? Is it created on Fiverr? Is it a $40 WordPress theme? That's the thing. Then what I'm looking for, if they do have a website, do they have a roadmap? What's the project about? What they're trying to accomplish? Where they are in the journey? What they want to try and get to? Do they have a white paper? You could argue that's the same as a roadmap. Ideally, a white paper goes more depth. Roadmap is just an infographic. Do they have a white paper? Are the team doxed? What I mean by that, if you don't know what doxed means, I mean, have they outed themselves? Have they gone, hi, this is me, my name's Andrew Edwards, I'm behind Secrets to Trading 101, go and check me out. All you got to do is look on my YouTube and About Us and you'll see my links and you see what I'm about, right? Have they outed themselves? No. Have they got a real picture of a person, or are they using a caricature? Things like that, right? No, you could argue, well, there's like, for example, Bored Ape Yacht Club. None of them people doxed themselves, and they done all right. I get it, but they're a different breed. They're a blue chip NFT. They've been around before all this rug pull stuff, right? And eventually they probably will out themselves. Yeah. So just do that. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, okay, Discord, numbers against engagement. If they've got 100,000 followers and there's not real much engagement, red flag. Yeah. And then what you want to do then, lastly, if it's already out and you've missed, so say you missed public mint, you missed whitelist and you missed public mint, you now got to buy it off the floor on a secondary market. Okay, so you can see here we're on the secondary market now. And this is just to wrap up because I'm conscious of the time of this video. Is like say it's died, it's gone off a cliff basically. They didn't mint many of the collection. According to the website, if we look at the website, there was going to be 10,000 of them. Roadmap. We've not changed the number, but there was going to be 10,000 of them. They claimed out these were the real people, and they wasn't. So we can see here again they tried to stop the FOMO before it got to public mint, but they weren't able to. But what you don't see is you don't see the amount of money they took in public mint. But what we can see here, that they reduced the collection from 10,000 to 4,000, and only 769 people minted, and 346 people minted. So most people minted 2 of their allocation on the whitelist. There's no real trade volume in it, and the floor price is obviously set like double, 2 times, 3 times the mint price, which is common practice. I go to the activity here, you can see the drip, so you can see it bump, and now it's come right down, it's just going to crash, loads of people. But what you can see here is the same wallet buying the product. So whenever you see this, it's artificially inflated. It's a handful of wallets owned by the owners using the profit of the Ethereum that they got from mint just to try and artificially inflate the sales volume to show up on icy tools or something like that, to try and get some more public in so they can make money off the royalties. But again, this same wallet has bought 3 there, that same wallet's bought 2, that same wallet again has bought now 7 or 8, that wallet's bought 4. So if we have a look at this, that wallet's bought 2, that wallet's bought 2. So, right, I don't know who this guy is. Apologies if you've got nothing to do with him. Again, no real thing. Been around since August of last year. They got 29. And they got random stuff in the wallet. Mostly his meta sneakers. Yeah, see? Some polyverse art as well. Again, that's by Idris B. But yeah, they may be legit. They could have followed the guy thinking Idris B is behind it, not really done the homework, bought a load of these meta sneakers. I don't for one minute believe that Idris B from Polyverse Art is behind this project. There's been nothing on his Instagram, nothing on his Twitter, nothing in the Discord on Polyverse to say that they're doing a collaboration with other projects like most of the products do. So yeah, just be very, very careful, guys. So just to wrap it up, because I'm conscious of the time of this video, what we've covered today is obviously what to look for, what not to look for, what to get in, what to get out of. So firstly, does a project have a website? If so, is it good? Is it bad? Is it a $40 theme? Is it copied off somebody else? Yeah, that's the first thing to look for. If they do have a website, do they have a roadmap? No, the roadmap is basically the utility of what this project is going to do, or what they're going to do. In Q1, we're going to do this. In Q2, we're going to do that, right? This is basically a new version of an IPO or an ICO, right? Initial coin offering with crypto, or an IPO within stocks. So basically, they're raising capital for a project that they haven't even launched yet. What they should do is use that money to then launch the project, to invest into the project. Most of them take the money and run. It's still very much the Wild West. NFT space is still fairly new. There's no regulations in it. Unfortunately, there's a lot of bad characters in it. So again, do they have a roadmap? Do they have a white paper? Now, those of you quite educated in NFTs already may say, well, ain't they the same thing? Not really. A roadmap is more of a basic infographic. This is what we're going to do. A white paper is more of a detailed idea and project around what they're going to do to complement the roadmap, right? Is the team doxed? What I mean by doxed, I mean have they outed themselves? Have they said, hey, this is me, my name's Andrew Edwards, I run an online marketing company. If you check in the About Us, you'll see of the YouTube channel, you'll see links to my own personal Twitter and Facebook, right? Or Twitter and Instagram. So like, have they gone and said, look, this is me and I'm doing this for this and this reason? If not, why not? No, you could argue and say, well, Bored Apes team are not doxed and they done okay. Right, I get that, right? Some people will, for whatever reasons, whether it's tax purposes, whatever, don't want to put a name to it, right? I understand that, but we've got to move with the times. A lot of people now, if you're genuinely sincere and you want to do something and make a difference in this NFT space, you're gonna put your name behind the brand, right? If not, why not? So that's that, right? Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord. How many followers have they got? To their engagement, because you can buy followers on all of these, okay? Is the engagement right? What's the demographic like? Are the comments good? Are they bad? Are they positive? Are they negative? These are the type of things you want to look for. What's the price on mint? Is the whitelist spots available? Because you can get in and flip some of these projects, but these type of things, I've got a conscience, unfortunately. If I was to get into one of these, if I'm flipping it, somebody else is left holding the bag. What I mean by that is they could buy it off me at the high of 0.17 or whatever, and then they're going to lose money. No, you could argue, well, you don't know that person, you got in, you got profit. I get it, but for me, from a karma point of view, I wouldn't like that to happen to me. So once you can get in and get out and flip projects, if you do your own homework and your diligence at the beginning, then you know that you're getting into decent projects that have got some sort of shelf life to them, they've got some longevity, and then somebody else can benefit when you trade it up and when you sell it on to somebody else. So, and again, it's a long video, it's about 35 minutes long. Hopefully you guys watch it bits. If you've been burnt in the past by NFT projects, watch all this video, come back to it, you'll understand why. If you know anybody who's been burnt in NFTs in the past, send them a link to this video, get them to subscribe to the channel, because this is what the channel's for, to help every single one of you guys out there. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.